Good morning, Miramar. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Right here, right now.
Good morning, Miramar. My name is Danielle Alice, Marketing Coordinator with the City of Miramar's Office of Marketing and Public Relations. Today is Tuesday, November 21st. We are in the week of Thanksgiving, and we're so excited to give you a special segment today. Today, we will be joined by some of South Florida's amazing talent. First, we will be joined by Paul Lewis of the Old School Gang, who will be performing at this Saturday's concert in the park. Then we will be chatting with a phenomenal Miramar team, Miss Alexis Santana, the current Miss Miramar Team USA. Please remember that you can tune in live on Facebook and Periscope using the @City of Miramar handle. You can also download the TuneIn radio app and search It's Right Here in Miramar to listen live on the radio on any smart device that you have. The weather for today, Tuesday, November 21st, will bring a mix of clouds and sunshine. The high temperature will be 79 degrees and the low will be 70. Come out and meet your Miramar firefighters at our upcoming open house. This event will take place today, Tuesday, November 21st, from 6 to 8 p.m. at Fire Station 84, located at 14801 Southwest 21st Street in Miramar. This event will feature a live fire station tour, a tour of the apparatus, fire simulators, fire safety sessions, and so much more. For more information on this open house, you can call us at 954-602-4802. We are also inviting everyone to come out Friday, December 1st, and kick off the holidays with the City of Miramar at our annual holiday tree lighting. This event will take place from 6 to 8 p.m., and there will be a holiday kids fun zone, characters, food vendors, and so much more. We hope that you're able to join us for all of the holiday fun. If you have any questions on that, you can call us at 954-602-3319. Now, have you ever wondered what you can do in aviation? Come out and find out at Mayor Wayne Messon's Miramar Aviation Expo. This event will teach you how science, technology, engineering, and math fit into the aviation world. That event will take place on Saturday, December the 2nd from 9 to 3, located at the amphitheater at Miramar Regional Park. The address for our park is 16801 Miramar Parkway. And if you have any questions on that, you can call us at 954-602-3198. Now, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns about public works, utilities, or parks and recreation in Miramar? If so, we are inviting you to join us at our upcoming resident forum to address these concerns and needs. This special information meeting is open to all residents and will discuss city operations that include traffic control, water treatment, street and sidewalk maintenance, recycling, parks and recreation activities, as well as updates and current planned capital improvement projects. We will have two meetings. The first will take place on Tuesday, December the 12th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Miramar Multi-Service Complex Ballroom, which is located at 6700 Miramar Parkway. And after that, there will be another meeting that will take place the following day, Wednesday, December the 13th, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Sunset Lakes Community Center Ballroom, located at 2801 Southwest 86th Avenue in Miramar. Now at this time, I'd love to introduce Mr. Paul Lewis of the Old School Gang. The Old School Gang is the brainchild of entertainment executive and former member of the Casey and the Sunshine Band, Mr. Paul Lewis, who's here today. Paul's musical career has now expanded throughout 4 decades of incredible success, and we are so thrilled to have you here this morning. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Danielle. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today. We're so excited to interview you because, from the brief portion of your bio that I read, and as well as learning a little bit more about the Old School Gang, you've had a very impressive career in
thank
music.
you.
And we're really excited to have you and your group performing at Concert in the Park, which is this Saturday. We'll get into the details about the event in a minute, but
Okay.
I'd like you just to talk a little bit about yourself and your history with our audience so they can get to know you a little bit.
Okay. Well, again, I'm Paul Lewis. I'm a South Florida resident. I've lived in South Florida for most of my life, pretty long. I've always been in music. I started performing when I was 10 years old, which means I've been doing it almost about 45 years now, I'm sorry. And I love doing it. It's what I love doing. The Old School Gang
Yes.
is an idea I came up with about 8 years ago.
Okay.
I decided I'd book a lot of the old school artists around the world, everyone from Howard Hewitt to Lenny Williams to Casey and the Sunshine Band, everyone, And people call me all the time asking for artists, and they couldn't afford a lot of the artists that they wanted sometimes.
Right.
So I decided, what if I put together a group that did all of the great music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and use that group to perform for some of those events? Well, after 8 years, we've been pretty busy.
I can imagine. And it's so great because you're really offering a variety of music and of those hit songs that people really resonate with from that time period.
Yes.
And you're bringing just kind of like a new flavor to these events. And like you said, maybe for people who can't necessarily afford the artist. But it's also nice because you're kind of bringing the best of all worlds
That's
together.
the idea. That's the idea.
So old school music is what you're playing. Any specific genres, or you kind of
Pretty much everything. We
range?
do a lot of old school R&B, soul, rock, some of the big band stuff as well. Just trying to please the audience.
Definitely. Now tell us about the band and each of your members. Who kind of does what? Who's the lead? And
Okay. Well,
all of that.
we have 3 lead singers actually.
Okay.
Myself. We have a gentleman by the name of Derek Gay. He's out of Miami. Another gentleman by the name of Craig Edwards. Actually, he's a Miramar resident as well. So am I, by the way.
Yes.
And our keyboard player, master of music, Mr. Moses Talbot.
Okay, so it's a group of
It's 4 of us, correct.
4 of you, and performing all of these hits. Now, tell us about kind of their musical backgrounds, because and I do also want to get into your career, but tell us kind of where they come from. Do they mostly do this as a hobby on the side, or do they come from an extensive music career as well?
They all actually do. Moses Talbot, the keyboard player, he performed me years ago. We came up together when we were kids, performing in local clubs and talent shows here in South Florida. He's performed with some of the big artists like Jimmy Bohorn and many others, Timmy Thomas and such. Craig Edwards actually started his career with R. Kelly back in the 90s. And Derek Gay actually was a gospel artist. I got his records distributed back in the 90s.
Okay.
And when I thought about putting together the group, he was one of the ones I thought of.
Now, you as a member, tell us a little bit more about your story. So you were formerly a member of Casey and the Sunshine Band. Tell us about how you got there and how that kind of brought you to where you are now.
Well, as I said earlier, when I was about 10 years old, I started performing in clubs and such, learned how to play instruments, saxophone. And I was playing in a lot of the local clubs here in South Florida. And one of the members of Casey and the Sunshine Band had told Casey and his partner, Rick Finch, about me. They came and asked me to come and audition for the group. I did. And from the time I was 17 to 21, I was a member of the band.
Oh, wow. And what was your role at
I
that
was
time?
lead of the horn section, choreography, background vocals, things of that
Nice.
nature.
And do you play a lot of their music at
We
events?
do a whole Casey and Sunshine Band segment
Okay.
as part of our shows.
Okay, now, so this Saturday is Concert in the Park, and we're really excited about that event because it's going to be the unveiling of our new Shirley Branca band shell. Now, for those of you who don't know, Shirley Branca Park is located in Miramar, and we're so excited to be opening up this new band shell, having our ribbon cutting there, because it's really going to unleash just a new vibrancy to that park. There's a new splash pad for the kids.
Nice.
So it's going to be a little different from our amphitheater. Now, for those of you who went to our 4th of July, our amphitheater is massive and kind of a place for very big shows. But what I love about Shirley Branca is there's going to be, it's more like lawn.
Personal.
Everyone can bring their chairs, more personal and an intimate crowd. So tell us a little bit about what your performance is going to look like.
Well, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We have a huge following here in South Florida. So we have a lot of our we call them family members, old school gang family members, that love the music from the 60s, and some that love the music from the 70s and 80s. So we're going to do a mixture of all of those things. Mm-hmm. We'll do a little bit of Temptations, some the OJs, some Casey and the Sunshine Band, some Bee Gees, a little bit of everything.
Okay. That's
so
going to be
little R&B, Motown, soul, disco.
So everyone should come out. And
everybody
it's
should come out.
Thanksgiving weekend, so we know that you all have your families in town. And you might be looking for something fun to do with your families, especially those of them who are visiting. And this is a great event. It's free. And like Paul said,
let's not forget Inner Circle is going to be there as well,
yes.
The Bad Boys of Reggae.
Yes, the Bad Boys of Reggae, Inner Circle. We also have another group performing as well, POC Mafia Broncos. So they're another reggae group, and then we have the old school music as well. So we have something for everyone. And it's going to be really nice. So we're encouraging everyone to come out this Saturday to Shirley Branca Park. That's Saturday, November the 26th. Shirley Branca Park, located in Miramar. The ribbon cutting ceremony is actually at 5:30. So if you have time and you'd like to come there a little bit earlier, you can come see the unveiling of the band shell, and it's going to be a very nice ceremony. But the concert starts at 6:30.
Yes.
Now, are you opening the show?
I'm not sure, but we'll find out once we get there.
Yeah, so you have to come on time, 6:30.
Yeah, so we'd love to get this party started, so that would be great.
Everyone to get there early so that you can make sure you catch all of Old School Gang segment as well as Inner Circle. It's going to be a great show. Now, I think, so for those of you who missed, our Caribbean Day celebration actually got canceled due to inclement weather, and Inner Circle was supposed to perform that day. So this is kind of our give back to Miramar with Inner Circle, a second chance to see them live and for free right here in Miramar.
Sounds
so
great.
We're very excited about that. Paul, thank you so much.
Thank you, Danielle, for having me come out.
Yes, we are so happy, and we're excited to meet you in Old School Gang this Saturday, 6:30 at Shirley Branca Park. And for more information on that event, you can give us a call at 954-602-3319. You can also be sure to keep up with us on social media. We're going to have a lot of information on that event as well. You can follow us at City of Miramar on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and visit our website at MiramarFL.gov. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we return, we're going to be meeting with a phenomenal Miramar teen, Miss Alexis Santana, who's here today to talk to us all about her success as Miss Miramar Teen USA. Please stay tuned.
It's the year of entertainment in Miramar, as we reach for the stars to make Miramar the destination of choice for sports, theater, arts, and recreation. For a sports complex that has it all, the winner is Miramar's own ANSIN Sports Complex. 24 acres of action, a 400-meter Olympic qualifying track, and a stadium that seats over 5,000 spectators. It's a complete sports complex that has it all, and has played a leading role in making Miramar the sports center of the region. Next, for an exquisite landmark rich in green space for picnics, music under the stars, and even farmers markets, family gatherings, and outdoor festivals, the winner is Shirley Branca Memorial Park. It's a place to celebrate cultural heritage, or even an end-of-summer block party. Shirley Branca Park is in Miramar's historic Eastern Corridor, which makes it a local celebrity, and will see even more growth in the years to come. Ready for lights, cameras, action? When you're talking about entertainment, the winner is the Miramar Cultural Center, playing a starring role in Miramar and the whole South Florida area. It is located in the middle of Miramar's vibrant town center and is a place for music, theater, dance, and celebration. It draws audiences from all over to this fabulous state-of-the-art facility. They also come because of its regal appeal. Full-service 300-capacity banquet hall, an ANSIN art gallery and exhibit hall. With safe, affordable youth arts programs, the Miramar Cultural Center fosters and prepares tomorrow's rising stars. The Botanical Garden, adjacent to the Cultural Center, is right on a beautiful lake with an incredible illuminated reflecting wall. Here, art mixes with nature for an award-winning experience. And the best of the best for world-class entertainment and fun, no surprise here. It's Miramar Regional Park, the region's premier destination, perfect for sports of all sorts. It wins a supporting role with baseball, football, and 172 acres of action. Did we say swimming? You will find an amazing heated ADA-compliant aquatic complex and pavilion that supports Miramar's outdoor lifestyle. And making its debut, a star in its own right, is the new Miramar Amphitheater at Regional Park. Here, under a massive canopy, 5,000 people can enjoy the Miramar Amp and all kinds of entertainment. 3,000 on removable seats, while another 2,000 can enjoy picnicking on the grassy apron and promenade area. What a great winning addition to the entertainment cast of Miramar. Concerts of all kinds, nationally renowned performers will find a great audience here, and a great place to showcase. It's easy to get to from Miami to Palm Beach, and draws from over 6.7 million people that will love coming here. It wins the latest and greatest award and will be a winner for the years to come, the Miramar Amphitheater at Regional Park. So you see, with 41 community and neighborhood parks, 2 aquatic centers and entertainment venues, Miramar shines bright. It's a great place for cultural arts, sports, entertainment, and fun to support a year-round lifestyle. And in this year of entertainment, it's easy to see that the star for sports, theater, arts, and recreation is all right here in Miramar.
Good morning, Miramar, and welcome back. My name is Danielle Riales, Marketing Coordinator with the City of Miramar, and I'm so excited today to introduce you all to Miss Miramar Teen USA, Miss Alexis Santana. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here today. Now, Alexis, tell us a little bit about yourself. She's a phenomenal Miramar teen, so just introduce yourself, our audience know about you.
Well, again, my name is Alexis Santana. I'm 17 years old, and I live in Miramar. I've been living in Miramar my entire life. So that's 17 years, born and raised. I love living here. I've been doing pageants since before I could even walk. I've been doing pageants, and it's been one of my biggest passions. My mom was Miss Teen Miramar actually before me, so I'm kind of taking on her legacy. I've won so many titles, and I've brought them all home to Miramar. I was Miss Teen American Beauty, World's Perfect Junior Teen, Miss Junior Orange Bowl, and that was just in 1 year. So there's many other ones that I could go on about. But I'm really excited to be your Miss Teen Miramar USA, and I'm very honored to represent Miramar at Miss Florida Teen USA.
Yes. Now, phenomenal young lady, very well spoken, and just a great teen representing Miramar. So we're so excited for you to be bringing home all of these titles to Miramar. Now, tell us a little bit about kind of how you got started in pageants. You mentioned a little bit about your mom and following her legacy, but you said you've been doing it since before you could walk.
Yes.
So your mom has kind of really encouraged you, but you said, earlier during the break that this is kind of a passion of yours. Why is that?
My mom has done this forever. And those stories where, oh, Mom, it's your dream, not mine. It's totally different. This is something that I've loved my entire life. The adrenaline that I get from being on stage is something that not a lot of people really understand. I know other pageant girls could understand, but for me it's different. So when I step on that stage, I get this feeling that I can do anything that I want, and I'm very powerful, and that's what I love the most about it. And I also get to meet new friends and have new opportunities, and I don't know. I've always loved it, and I will always love it, and I hope when I have kids in the future, they can also do it as well.
Love it too, right? Now, tell us about the pageant world. You know, there's these shows on TV that talk about pageants. We won't name the shows. But tell us, because what I love is the confidence that you exude and, you know, really that presence that you bring. And I think it'll carry you very far into your life and your future. And it's something that maybe a lot of teens your age don't necessarily have. So tell us about some of the misconceptions and what kind of competing in pageants really does for teens.
Well, there's a lot of misconceptions in pageantry, like these shows. They show that the moms are crazy, the kids are catty, and, you know, all they care about is the crown and the sash. But that's not really what it's all about. It's mostly about sharing new friendships with others and making new experiences, lifetime friends. That's what it's all about. It's not about winning, and it's not about being catty and, you know, ripping somebody's dress. That's not what it's about. And I think the TV shows really they don't show that anymore. They just show drama so people can start watching it. But for me, in beauty pageants, it's really special. It's something not a lot of people experience, and I want people to see that. So hopefully, if I win Miss Florida Teen USA, I can show people that's not what pageants are about. It's about helping your community with your title and being able to talk to others with it, because, you know, when little kids see a girl with a banner and a crown, they're going to want to talk to them. So I want people to see that.
Definitely. Now tell us about Miss Florida Teen USA. When is that? You're competing in that, so
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I compete at Miss Florida Teen USA in December from the 14th through the 17th in Tampa, Florida. I'm very excited, also very nervous, because there's so many beautiful girls competing this year. It's insane. But I'm very excited. You know, this is new for me. I competed once when I was 14 years old. I made top 16, which I'm very proud of to this day. And hopefully I can get further, you know, winning the crown, bringing it home to Miramar.
Yeah. Look forward to that.
So I'm excited, and I hope the outcome is pretty big.
And positive for you, and we're definitely rooting for you here at home. Now, what does that entail? Just kind of walk us through like a typical pageant day and what that kind of entails.
Well, typical pageant day at competition is waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, taking your rollers out, putting on a bunch of makeup, putting your uncomfortable heels on and a pretty outfit, and going out and meeting new people, doing different appearances, and just experiencing a lot of things that you never thought you would do in a regular day, especially in 6-inch heels. It's not that easy, I promise you guys. But a typical day in events would just be a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes I'm sweating because I've got all this makeup on and my hair's all done, but it's fun because I get to meet new kids who look up to me, and I get to meet new people who open more doors for me and more opportunities.
Definitely. Now, wanted to talk to you about your confidence, because you're very confident. Tell us a little bit about were you always that way, or do you think that you've kind of learned to exude that along the way? Tell us a little bit about that.
I've come a long way when it comes to being confident. When I was 11 years old, I was severely bullied in middle school, and it was a very, very hard time for me. I actually lost all of this confidence in me. As a kid growing up, I was very confident. I was able to speak to everybody, and I was just this bubbly little girl. And when I got bullied, everything just shattered.
Yeah.
I built a wall. I wasn't able to talk to anybody. My confidence was just completely shattered. Nobody knew where it went. And when I went back into pageantry and, you know, professional modeling, my confidence immediately grew back. With the help of my family and my pageant friends, it showed me how much I'm blessed, and also that I am that still bubbly little girl inside. And I exude that now. I have confidence, and I actually run a program with special needs kids, and they actually gave me my confidence back. They told me that you're beautiful, and you're able to do anything that your heart desires, and don't let anybody destroy your confidence.
Yes, and I love that you're giving back. And bullying is it's something important to talk about, because it's really an epidemic that's happening, especially in our schools now. kids can be mean. And
very mean, yes.
It's not, it's definitely something we want to combat, especially now with social media. I can think about, when I was in middle school, kind of growing up, there was social media, but not really with the access to your fingertips, like, because everyone has an iPhone, and people are in school on their phones, and just kind of using that as a platform to kind of hide behind the screen, and be mean. So tell us about how you encourage other teens your age.
Well, basically, it's easy to encourage teens my age, especially with my title, that do not let people make you feel this way. And it might be hard that, because there is social media, kids can be anonymous and you won't know who it is. And it does hurt. It really does hurt, because not only was I bullied in school, but I was also cyberbullied. So it was back and forth, both ways. And for kids, I just want them to really understand that, you are beautiful no matter what race, gender, where you come from, your background. It doesn't matter, because you are who you are, and people should accept that. And bullying, it really is a big thing in today's society with, the whole social media thing. So for me, I would just tell kids to not really look at it that way. Look at it as, okay, well, these are my fans. Thank you for telling me how you really feel, but I'm going to keep going with my life. I'm going to keep being confident, and I'm going to keep being who I am. And I really hope, as Miss Flirtini would say, if I win, I can help kids who are being bullied, help them get through it and prevent it from happening.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, besides encouraging teens who might be bullied, how else do you encourage maybe your friends or other family members who maybe they don't have something that they're passionate about the way you do? How do you kind of encourage them to help them find that?
That's a good question. My best friend is actually going through something like that right now, and I always encourage her to just be true to who you are. Even though now you might not have something that you're passionate about, you could always end up finding it in the later on in your life. But just stay true to yourself and focus on your family and school, things like that are important to you, and then eventually you'll find something you're passionate about.
Yes. And you're very grounded, and you mentioned you're 17. What are you looking forward to in kind of like the next phase of your life? Graduating high school, hopefully competing in more beauty pageants. Tell us a little bit about that. What you think that journey looks like for you, or what you envision for yourself.
Well, for me, I know I'm taking my SATs and my ACTs, which are really nerve-wracking. Okay, let me tell you. But yes, I am 17. I will be graduating this year. I'm a senior at Florida Virtual School, so I'm homeschooled. I'm really nervous about the future because I am graduating, and that means college and being a grown-up, and I don't want to be a grown-up yet. I want to be a kid forever. But hopefully I see myself at Columbia University in New York. I'm praying. But I'm also looking at schools in Florida, because how could I leave Florida? It's beautiful. But hopefully I can keep on doing pageants. I might take a break to really focus on college, but of course I'll get back into pageants because it's my life. It's what I live for. But for now, I'm just going to focus on my SATs and getting high grades and hopefully getting into college.
Yes, very exciting. And do you know kind of what you want to major in, or are you still thinking you have time? So
it's a battle.
Yes.
Because I've always wanted to major in journalism, but I'm leaning now more towards clinical psychology. I've always loved kind of helping people, and I want to keep doing that in life, so I'm leaning more the clinical psychology.
And that's great too, with what you mentioned about helping people who have been bullied and kind of experiencing those hard times, because you can, encourage others and really kind of help them through that. So that's great. And it's so nice having you on the show. I want to ask you one more thing before I let you go. Your makeup is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yourself?
Yes, I do it myself. I have to. Yes. For Miss Flirtini USA, I have to do my own hair and makeup.
Oh, that's like part of the rule.
That is part of the rule. You got to do it by yourself, which is very scary because growing up, I had my mom and my makeup artist do my hair my entire life. So I had to learn at the age of 14 to do it all on my own, and it was nerve-wracking, but I finally gotten the hang of it, and I get so many compliments now. Thank you.
Yes, it looks great. No, I'm really into like YouTube and like learning that way. So that I was like, she should have like a YouTube channel because her lashes are amazing.
I really should. I've been thinking about it, and I might just start.
You should. And I think a good platform for you kind of moving forward with pageants and things like that. But thank you so much
Thank you.
for appearing on our show, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
On Miss Florida Team USA, correct?
Yes, I'll bring it home, I promise.
Yes. So we are all rooting for you. Thank you so much, Alexis, for appearing on our show today. And thank you to all of you for tuning into this portion of Good Morning Miramar. We are having a special Good Morning Miramar episode this Thursday in honor of Thanksgiving to give you some day of Thanksgiving life hacks. We're going to be talking about all of the fun ways that you can really take advantage and maximize your time in the kitchen on Thanksgiving. So we hope that all of you enjoy with your families, and we will be back again this Thursday at 10 a.m. on live at City of Miramar on Facebook and Periscope. You can also download TuneIn Radio app and search It's Right Here in Miramar to listen live on the radio. Wishing you all a great day, and remember, it's right here in Miramar.